So if you don't want to hear me talking about boobs, then stop watching this video now, because let's be honest, this is a breastfeeding video. It's gonna happen. It's Maggie Rose back with another video for you. Thank you for coming over here to my channel. This video is things that no one told me about breastfeeding. So let's go ahead and jump into it. The first thing is how hungry and thirsty you would be while you're breastfeeding. Not necessarily just in general because you're breastfeeding, but that can happen too. But this is just as far as soon as she latches on and oh my gosh, what the? My cat is underneath of my little blanket here and he's patting at my butt, so that was a little weird. Anyway, as soon as she starts latching on and starts eating, then I immediately get thirsty. It's really strange. It's just, I don't know, it's just like I've been deprived of water for so long. I just need to drink. Oh. My poor husband has to go and get me water every time because I always end up getting my water and putting it just far enough away that I can't reach it while she's on me without like disturbing her. So he always runs and gets me my water, which, yeah. Anyway, so he's the best. The second thing is, no one told me how inconvenient it would be to breastfeed and still go out and, would you quit it? Would still go out and do things with people. So if we go over to somebody's house or if we're going out to dinner, it's just, I mean, I'm very blessed that I can breastfeed. I'm not dismissing in any way. I'm just saying that it's sometimes can be an inconvenience when you're out places and she gets hungry. I don't feel comfortable just breastfeeding in public with a cover just because I'm afraid that somebody's going to come up to me and like yell at me for it, but I don't know. I'm just stupid like that. But it's just inconvenient to try to go find a quiet place. And some places are nice and they have special nursing areas, but not every place has that, especially if you're at somebody's house. Like, you have to go and ask them, oh, by the way, do you have a room that I could go nurse my baby in, or can I just whip it out here? You know, it's a little weird. The third thing was clothing. You look at it completely different when you're breastfeeding. Like, I don't know why I'm wearing this shirt. It's not really easy access by any means, but that's what you do now. You just look for clothes and you go shopping and you're like, oh, that's so cute. Can't get that though. I can't get my boob out of that. Like, that's just what happens when you're breastfeeding. The fourth thing that no one told me about breastfeeding is that your boobs can actually squirt milk, like, for a long distance. I didn't know that could happen. And it only happens when she's eating and then she just like pulls off for a second and it just starts squirting everywhere. I didn't realize what was happening at first, so when she was really little, I looked down at her in the middle of the night and it was kind of dark, so I couldn't see really what was going on, but her face was kind of like, and I looked down and I put my hand in front of my boob and I was putting it probably like this far away and it was just getting soaked. I'm like, what the? I didn't know that happened. So you just gotta be careful with that. I always have a burp cloth in my hand ready when she's nursing, so whenever she pulls off, I quick cover it up because it squirts everywhere. It gets everything wet. The whole letdown reflex thing, I didn't know what that was, but basically letdown is when the milk comes into your boobs. It's just very strange, the whole concept. Like, sometimes my husband will be holding her and then she starts crying for a certain amount of time, and then if I look over at her and she's crying, then I just start to have a letdown reflex, and it's just very strange. And And nobody also told me that it kind of hurts when you have that. It's like really tingly and it feels like you're on fire almost. It's a very strange and surreal experience, and it kind of amazes me. You're programmed to, when you hear your baby crying or when you think about your baby, your milk comes in. And my husband was reading about it in the books that they sent home with us from the hospital. And he read me a part of it that said, if you're pumping and you want to try to get more milk out, and if you're not getting enough, you just have to go over and smell your baby, or take a picture of your baby and look at your baby, and just think about your baby. And doing those things will make your milk come in, allow you to pump more milk, which is crazy. That's so weird to me. I don't know why. That's just weird. I don't know. It's amazing how annoying pumping is. I pump once a night before bed just to get some relief so I can go longer stretches at night without having to nurse or pump. But it's annoying when you have so many parts you have to hook together, and I always do this. I always get everything all together hooked up and I'm holding them on there and I have everything ready, and I go and I reach for the power button and I hit it and I realize I forgot to plug the dang thing in. So it's just, you have to remember all of the steps to the whole pumping process. And then after you're done pumping, you either have to put it in bags or you have to put it in a different bottle. It's just it's a nightmare. I didn't realize what it was going to feel like to have breasts that were full of milk. Like, I didn't realize what that feeling was going to feel like. It hurts. Like, your boobs just start to get itchy and they're hard, and you just need to get the milk out. It's just, the only thing that describes how you're feeling is just, this needs to come out now. It's crazy. And as soon as you pump, like, they'll get so full that you'll pump out like 11 ounces out of both sides combined, and you feel that weight in your hand after putting it in a bag, and you just can't believe that just came out of you. Like, that was all in your breasts, and I just can't believe, like, how does this whole process just amazes me, honestly. But that's just another annoying thing that nobody really told me about, how uncomfortable it would be to have breasts that were full of milk. How important nursing pads would be. There's not really an hour that I go without wearing them. I wear them all the time because you never know. Well, I never know when I'm going to have a letdown reflex, when my milk's going to come out, or anything like that, especially at night. One night, one of them, I didn't put it in the right way and it wasn't covering me properly, and then I woke up soaking wet. There was a big spot on the mattress, my bra was soaking wet, and it was a very sticky, uncomfortable situation, especially because my baby didn't even wake up. And this is the time where I'm supposed to be sleeping. She's doing so well at sleeping, and I'm the one who woke up because I practically wet the bed. Anyway, so yeah, those are the things that nobody really told me about breastfeeding before I started this whole journey, but I'm very glad and I'm very blessed that I can do this. In all truthfulness, it's an amazing experience, and I'm so blessed and so thankful that I can do this and go through this with my daughter. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and if you want to see more like it, just hit the subscribe button and let me know what you think in the comments below. Thank you. I'm a mama bear, mama bear, I'm a mama bear. Oh gosh, I'm stupid. I'm a proud sponsor of, I don't even know how to say this. Bye. I feel like that's how you say it, but it sounds really weird. I don't care how you say it. This is good. This is